Oh, it's a Biblestore Outlet, so everything is discounted.
Yep. Come follow me inside. Let's see what you get. Hey SumOnez, it's One Sums, and I'm here today to give you a little heads up on a nice little bookstore that I personally love and have loved for the past couple of years. The Biblestore Outlet, and it's on Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Now, I came across this store because in 2022, I was going to Myrtle Beach and I looked up stores that would have faith content.
Like when I thought of what is this store, I didn't know it would be this awesome.
Books for $1, and they just opened 6 weeks ago. I wanted to make sure that I hit them up this time around, and that's exactly what I did. This store has all types of books, a great variety of affordable books, all age ranges.
So we have the kids section over here.
Miracle. What you reading?
What is to God?
Little trinkets and stuff, keychains, refrigerator magnets, bookmarks, coffee mugs, things, planners, journals, fictional novels.
I would love to get a fiction book. Because why not, you know? But which one do you go with? You don't know.
Bibles.
When I finish this Bible that I'm reading now, I might want to make a mission back out here to get a new Bible from this store.
Read the last one again.
Camera.
Autobiographies.
We have biographies over here for women.
We have devotionals.
There's so much to choose from. And it's like when you come in here, sometimes it's good to kind of have an idea of what exactly you're looking for so that you can go into a certain section.
Just a whole bunch of everything great.
Depending on what you like and what you're into, there are so many things that you can get. Oh, they have manga, Christian manga. And how much is this?
So one of the perks of this day was that there was a $5 coupon. I went in there with the intention of finding a book for now, but there was so many books for now. I was like, which way do I go?
So today I think I will be looking for books that cater to my life and my walk and where I'm at right now.
This is only a few days later and there's so many more things that I'm like, I could have got a book on that. I could have got a book on that. I could have got a book on that. Things God is showing me that he wants me to start thinking about.
I want a book that's really going to take me deeper into my faith, gives me a whole new frame of mind. Excuse me, ma'am, you look really familiar.
Please.
Yeah.
And both of y'all wearing overalls.
Oh my God.
Oh, so similar, aren't we?
Wow.
This is different color green.
Isn't it an honor?
Yes.
I hope you have an amazing life.
You too.
These are my books. I spent $37.
Here's my thing, like, I'm a geek for God. I love all things stationery, Post-its, highlighters, books. I want to have that library in my house that like people can come to and be like, I'm about to be real busy for the next 3 days. Okay.
Are you bored right now? Feeling down and you're tired of the same old routine? Is there another pandemic and you're stuck in the house? Well, if this is true, you're about to be real busy for the next 3 days. Come to Sum's house where you can find a library that'll satisfy your every reading need, faithfully. So don't be shook, read a book. And come on down to Sum's house where you... Yeah, never mind. Call the number at the bottom of the screen. It's not connected, but just call anyway.
I got so much for the price of $24. Got 2 books for my son, some keychains, and you could have bought 1 book for $25. And here at the Biblestore Outlet came off.
It almost reminds me of the Family Christian Bookstore, a well-known store that had been around for a very long time. But prices, talking about books that cost $25, $30,
Yes.
$5.
Like Kingdom Man is not a $5 book.
And then even Kiera Shear's book. If you happen to be watching this, Kiera.
I got 4 books, Powerful Attitudes for a Successful Life, Dr. Wayne Cordero. I like success interweaves with faith and finance. Anytime that you can be motivated to move forward in your career or anything professional is good. But when it has that element of God and you speaking from a spiritual place, that's always an A+ for me. Simplify 10 Practices to Unclutter Your Soul by Bill Hybels. I think that's how you say his name. I have a hard time figuring out what to throw out, what to choose, which one to do first. But I've grown to a point where it's like, just do it. Just choose one. Just get rid of that. You don't need it. So to continue on that journey is going to be a great thing for me. Then I have a book called Control Girl: Lessons on Surrendering Your Burden of Control from 7 Women in the Bible by Shannon Popkin. This whole element of control, that's a deep one, because it's not about, no, don't put that there, put that there. You have to find in yourself a space of acceptance for what is. And that has a lot to do with letting go of control. I think it's very mature to look at control beyond just outward controlling behavior and to look at the real depths of it. Like, why did it upset me that this person feels that way? Is there an element of control there somewhere? Even if, like, as a parent, there's certain elements of control that you have, but then ultimately God is controlling this outcome and I have to surrender it to him. The Root of Sin Exposed by Steve Gallagher. The reason I got this book is because one of my that was a lie. One of my ministries that God has called me to is exposing the enemy. You'll hear a lot of people talking about the enemy this and the enemy that, and you'll be like, oh, what a delusion. You might hear me speaking on it more than the average believer. It's because it's where I've been called. So what attracted me was the fact this I being the I in the middle of sin. And I just thought it was interesting for him to point out the letter I to highlight sin. And I'm very interested to see where he goes with that. So those are my 4 books that I got from Myrtle Beach Biblestore Outlet. I know how hard it is sometimes for believers to find a space where they can binge search. And yeah, there's Barnes and Noble and stuff like that, but imagine a whole store dedicated to faith reading. Biblestore Outlet is a good one. And if you're ever in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, hit them up and tell them I sent you. They might not know my name, but shout out Alexandra Lane too. She was hospitable. If I can, I will share with you guys some of what I'm getting from these books. All right, y'all. Be blessed and be a blessing. Uno. Hey SumOnez, I have more content coming, so if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know exactly when I post. And if you're already subscribed, please like, comment, and share with somebody that you think would be interested in this video. Even if you just want to get the word out, a little something, you know what I'm saying? Do a good deed, do a good deed. Be blessed and be a blessing. Oh no. My book is going to be in the store one day. Praise God.